Popping, what's popping? This is your boy Paul
Selma here, and welcome to
Scrubs and
How we roll.
So here we go again, Selma.
Hi, here we go again.
So yeah, we're just going to, have small discussions. We're gonna ask each other questions and then, give our personal opinions about
just
the
how
topics.
we view something and all that.
Yeah. So let's dive into it.
Okay, let me ask you first.
Alright.
Paul, when was the last time you cried, and why?
Sure. Do I really look like someone that cries?
You look tough, man. You look tough.
Okay, fine. The last time I cried, guys, I don't know. I remember. The last time I cried was, I think, 2 weeks ago. Not really cry, but tears did come.
What happened?
It was on my sister's wedding.
Ooh.
Like, it was really emotional, man. Seeing my dad walking her down the aisle. And then her husband to be, who is her husband right now, walking towards her, and he was singing for her.
Yeah.
And it was really so emotional.
With your sister's wedding there,
Yeah.
it's like we were there. We were live. You kept us updated.
So that really made me, it was so emotional. I was taking a video until a point where I was like, I couldn't hold
really
the tears,
happening.
and then I just put away my phone and I was like,
oh, that's so sweet.
yeah. Wait, how about you? Yeah, I know girls cry a lot, but I want to know, when last did you cry?
I think I'm a very emotional person. One thing about me, I'm going to cry at any slight inconvenience. Okay, but this was not an inconvenience. The last time I cried was on Tuesday. Tuesday was
Like
my sister's.
Friday.
Yeah.
Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tuesday was my sister's graduation. And I cried because I was happy for her. I was really happy for her, and I've never really seen her that happy about something. So it moved me.
Really?
Last time I cried was on Tuesday. What is one thing you've accepted?
Yo, isn't something bad
It
or
can be
something
bad
good
or good.
that I've accepted? Okay, one thing I've accepted is that, because one thing I know about myself, there are times where I try to get out of the spotlight, but one way or another, the spotlight always finds me. So honestly,
I've heard you say this before.
yes, I've just accepted that no, I shouldn't try to hide away from doing things or hide away from, being that someone that gets outspoken, because wherever I go, people always look at me. When they need someone to stand up for them,
stand out.
they look at me.
But
So
it's
I've just
true.
accepted.
It's
Yeah,
actually
honestly,
true.
I've just accepted that it's who I am. Like, whether I'm in a leadership position or not, I always end up being somewhere there. So
For me, I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. But for me, one thing I've accepted about myself is that I'm a soft and kind person. It doesn't, I don't know if it's a good thing, but the bad thing I've realized about it is that you can be good to people, but sometimes they can walk you over. That's the good thing.
it's life, man.
Yeah.
This life.
Yeah. But the good thing, what I feel like it's a good thing. I don't know how to be bad to people.
Yeah, it's just who you are.
Yeah, it's just
Naturally,
it's just me, and it's not even. I realized that it's not even pretense. This is just me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get deeper into it.
All right.
Paul, your wife. Would you marry within or outside the medicine?
Let's start if I'm in a relationship. Am I? Okay, I'm joking. Let's leave that.
Okay. Would you marry inside or outside of medicine? But for real.
Okay, if I'm to answer this question straightforward, I would say no.
Why?
I'm not really big on career in terms of my my potential partner. As long as you are someone that's educated, you have a vision, you know where you are going, you have goals in life, I don't mind. I don't mind what career. Of course, you should be in a certain career. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm just not going to marry somebody that's not educated. It sounds bad, but you have to have goals, and you don't have to be in medicine, but at least be someone that has values, you have dreams, and you are working on something. Because if I am educated and you are not, you won't understand the language I'm speaking. Like, we won't be on the same level. So if it's straightforward, I would say no. But if I'm to go deep, I would say I don't mind. You can be in medicine. You may not be in medicine.
As long as you have goals, as long as you have values, as long as you want to make something out of this life, then yes, Paul can marry you.
Yeah. Are you hearing that? Okay, what about you then? Let's see.
This is actually a hard one. If I'm in a relationship, that's still for another day. Would I marry outside or... I feel like I would love to marry inside medicine, actually.
Okay. One box ticked for me.
I just feel like this medical career can be demanding. You need someone who understands your workload. You need someone who understands that you can't always be home, you can't always do things because the course or the field is demanding. But also that is not stopping that alone of finding someone who's understanding just because they're in medicine will not stop me from, it does not stop me from wanting to marry outside of medicine. I feel like if you are out there and you're just as equally busy as I am, then like we're good to go.
Okay, so if you would answer straightforward, you would say, yes, I would marry within medicine.
Yeah.
Well, as you were talking, I was ticking off boxes of myself. At least the box of being in medicine, I tick it.
Okay, now that we are into medicine, tell me something that doctors do during rounds that you are not happy with or that you don't like.
Sure. Okay, I think we can all agree on this that we can't really treat them as a collective, because the truth is doctors do their things differently. There are some doctors that are really, really kind, and you try your best to find fault in them, whether it's towards students, towards colleagues, or towards the patients you won't find. But then there are just these other doctors that you are like, sure, why are you like this? Why can't you be like Dr. A, B, C, D? So if I would pick out something that they do that I would say I don't like, okay, we know doctors have also their other lives, but I feel like there are a lot of doctors that try to project their outside frustration or their outside stress into their working positions. Because one thing we know is that the position we are right now as medical professionals, we are serving, the community. We are serving the nation.
I think I feel the same way with you.
Yeah.
Your personal life and your career, they should be they should be separate entities.
Yeah.
If there's something at home, I know it's hard.
Yeah, it's really,
They also don't understand because we are heading there.
Yes.
Leave it home. What is at home, what is bothering you, leave it there. If you're at work, give it your all, be in the best interest of patients,
I think it's really key as medical professionals, if we find a balance to our work life and our social life, or just our outside life. Because once you balance the two, you know that no, I'm dealing with patients, I'm dealing with colleagues, I shouldn't bring my outside frustrations. Yes, we are all human, like it's not something easy. We are not supernatural as health practitioners, but we have to find a balance. And man, I'm glad we agree on this. So
one thing I can as well add is that some doctors just expect so much from students. We are just students. Not that we also have to. Sometimes it's good because they want us to be grown already,
groomed down
already. But I just feel like one step at a time. Just baby steps will also get there one day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, is there a classmate you are not on good terms with? If yes, how are you coping with all of this?
I wouldn't say there's someone I'm not on good terms with in the class, because just personally, I'm not really that person that holds grudges. Okay, this is not me saying this because of the cameras, but just to be honest, I'm not really that person that's on grudges and whatnot. One thing about me, one thing that I also look at myself and say I'm glad I'm that person, is I'm someone that learns to understand people's differences. Like if I see that you and I are different in one way, I'll try my best to disregard that and just focus on what, yes, I'll accommodate you and focus on what interests we share. So if I look in our class, there's no one I'm in bad terms with. If I meet somebody there, I will greet them. Of course, if we're having a bad day, you might not greet, you might not walk to someone and greet them. And of course, you don't expect everyone to greet you. But if I'm in a situation where I'm supposed to talk to you, of course, I will do that. And I'm not even going to ask you this question because I know you are not in bad terms with anyone. We're not going to talk about it unless you have other plans.
Mark me absent.
Yes, let's just move to the next question.
Yes. Where do you see yourself? What field do you see yourself furthering your studies into? Like, who would you want to? Which doctor would you want to shadow? Which department? What rotation? You know, there are just those rotations where you are in and you feel like I'm at home. This is me. This is what I want to do. You know, you are in it and you love it.
I won't lie there. I get this question quite a lot, especially from friends that are not in.
They always want to know what you see yourself doing after we finish our degree, our general medicine degree. They always want to know, where do you see yourself? Like, what do you want to specialize in?
But it is, honestly, it is a long way to go. So I won't even lie on this. I'm still not settled about it. I still don't know where I'm going to be, whether it's pediatrics, orthopedics, or whatnot. I'm still not settled. It's still a long way to go. And I'm like, you know what? We started this last year. We are doing it this year. We'll do it again next year. We'll do it again final year. We'll do it again internship. Even MO, we'll do it. So I'm giving myself that time. There's still room for me to, decide what really is my calling in medicine. So I would say I still don't know.
Well, I beg to differ.
And you are agreeing as if we are on the same page.
Yeah, okay, for me, last year we started with our rotations, even when we went to the districts. I love peds.
Okay, I can testify.
I love peds.
You've mentioned that quite a lot.
I love the babies. And the babies are so helpless when they are sick. They just want to help. I love babies so much. Last year I loved peds. This year, I don't know, something is different.
You've been through it, you know it all. Jokes.
But yeah, I really love peds. And a doctor that I would love to shadow is Dr. Shibika, the peds cardiologist. I don't know if you went to that one.
No, I'm not in cardiology, so I wouldn't know.
I went to cardiothoracic and peds cardio, and I was thinking,
okay, just outside the box, how many kids do you want to have since you love kids? Alright.
Okay, which doctor would you what is your idea if you were to get married to a doctor?
Sure.
Describe her. She said, she's a doctor. We want to know her characteristics, her, your non-negotiables if you were to get married to a doctor girl or a doctor lady. Let's hear it for.
You know what? I'm going to throw this at you. Give us the answer first, then I will give my answer.
Number one, this doctor guy.
Gents, are you taking notes? Start taking notes, gents. Start taking notes.
He should respect me. You are in the workplace. People should know that this is Dr. Itana's fiance, husband. Don't throw yourself at my man. He should just, this one is actually a bit hard. He should just be, he's at work. You guys just know him. If you are his friend, you know him outside of the workplace. But when he's in the workplace,
Mr. Itana's man.
Yeah, Dr. Itana's man,
Dr. Itana's man.
Yeah, he should also be able to make time outside of the hospital. We should be able to do things together. It's just not always medicine. I think it's just that other things, I think they are really on a personal level. You can't really.
Okay. But yeah, so for me personally, like I said before, you have to be goal oriented. Like you need to be that someone that's driven by something. As a woman, I know nowadays people, not nowadays, but across the years, people look down on women. But I feel like my woman should be goal driven. I know as the man you should take the initiative, but I don't know, something in me just makes me want to have that woman that's a bit, she should give me the rules. Like, you should be that lady that's able to tell me, no, babe, let's do this, let's do that. Like, I want that in the person. And of course, you also need to be, God oriented. You should really be.
Not just.
You should be someone I can.
Yeah.
You should be someone that I can pray with, someone that I can fellowship with, and all that. Like you said, other things are on a personal note. If you want to know more, just contact me. Nah, jokes. But yeah, like honestly, it is something that's on a personal note. So yeah, thank you guys for having us.
Yeah.
So that was just a small Q&A between myself, Paulus, and
Selma.
So stay tuned for more content. Scrubs and
Laughs.